President Imam Ali Rahman arrived in Islamabad today on a two-day official visit to Pakistan. On arrival at the airport, he was received by Minister for Commerce Naveed Qamar. During the visit, he will exchange views with Pakistani leadership on further strengthening bilateral cooperation in a wide range of areas. Finance Minister Ishaq Dar has said the government is making efforts to revive the economy. Speaking at the second Pakistan Prosperity Forum in Islamabad today, he said we have recently launched operations to check smuggling of foreign currency and other commodities. The government has announced the revival of various schemes under Prime Minister's Youth Programme with the aim to provide livelihood opportunities to the youth. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Mariam Aurangzeb and Special Assistant on Youth Affairs Shaza Fatma Khwaja shared details of the schemes at a news conference in Islamabad today. The Information Minister said the program was launched in 2013 by former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. She said soon after coming into power, Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif started work to revive it. Mariam Aurangzeb said the loan scheme under Prime Minister's Youth Programme is aimed at providing loans to more than 50 million youth in the age bracket of 15 and 29. She said the youth can access these opportunities by visiting website pmyp.gov.pk. President Dr. Arif Alvi says use of information technology in medical field is a need of the hour. Addressing the second National Digital Health Conference in Islamabad today, he said the use of latest technology can help in creating awareness amongst masses about prevention of diseases. The President stressed on the establishment of telehealth services to provide guidance and consultancy to common people, especially poor and underserved segments of the society. The President appreciated the nation's coordinated response during the coronavirus pandemic. He said the whole world first appreciated and then followed our strategy to cope with the challenge. Minister for Economic Affairs Sardar Ayaz Sadiq has emphasized on execution of development projects in a timely and efficient manner to benefit the masses. Chairing a meeting of National Coordination Committee on Foreign-Funded Projects in Islamabad today, he directed the line departments to strictly follow the timelines for expeditious implementation of the projects. The committee discussed 12 ongoing projects of road and transport sector amounting to $5.6 billion. The projects have been funded by Asian Development Bank, World Bank, China, Saudi Fund for Development, Japan and South Korea. These projects will help in improving regional connectivity and facilitating trade with Afghanistan and Central Asia. Minister for Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resource Development Sajid Hussain Turi has said Pakistan, with the cooperation of the government of Saudi Arabia, would establish a technical and vocational university for overseas Pakistanis in Saudi Arabia. In an interview, he said that Saudi Arabia is the home of some 2.3 million Pakistanis who are working and living there for a long time. King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center has completed winter relief project in the flood-affected areas of Pakistan. The winter relief package was distributed in 14 districts, which include 50,000 polyester quilts and 25,000 winter kits, including warm shawls for men and women and warm clothes for children and adults. The relief package was distributed in a transparent manner with the help of NDMA and provincial governments, which will benefit more than 170,000 people. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Hina Rabbani Kar has urged the international community, especially the United Nations and the Financial Action Task Force, to hold India accountable for perpetrating terrorist activities inside Pakistan. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, she said, "We have shared a dossier regarding Indian involvement in Johar Town, Lahore terrorist attack with the members of UN Security Council." She said it will also be shared with the UN Secretary General, hoping they will look into this undeniable and undisputable evidence and fulfill their responsibility. The Minister of State said the Lahore incident is a test case for the credibility and integrity of international counter-terrorism and counter-financing of terrorism regimes. She said the world must show that efforts to counter terrorism are non-discriminatory. The international conscience cannot be held hostage to political and economic exigencies of the time. Hinara Banikar said terrorism in all its forms and manifestations is condemnable, as this poses a serious threat to peace and security. She expressed her surprise that the perpetrators of terrorism are today projecting themselves to be the biggest victims of terrorism. Hinara Banikar said our professional law enforcement agencies and judicial authorities have brought the perpetrators of this attack to justice, who have received punishment, but these are the frontmen. He said the mastermind and facilitators remain at large and under Indian state patronage and protection. She assured Pakistan will pursue this case relentlessly at every level. She said India remains the recruiter, financier and the facilitator of terrorist outfits and foreign terrorist fighters within the region. She said India has a constant role in destabilizing neighboring countries and weakening their economies to pursue their hegemonic designs in the region. A 12-member delegation of Libyan parliament, headed by First Deputy Speaker of House of Representatives Fauzi Al-Tahir, called on Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Hinara Banikar in Islamabad today. Bilateral ties, including political, defense, trade and skilled manpower, were discussed during the meeting. The Minister of State expressed support for upholding Libyan sovereignty, territorial integrity and democracy. The illegally detained All-Party Hurriyat Conference Chairman Musarrat Alam Bhatt, while welcoming the OIC Secretary General's strongly worded statement on Kashmir, has hoped that the Muslim countries will collectively raise their voice for the right to self-determination of the Kashmiri people. In a statement, he said, the time has come when New Delhi should be given a shut-up call for practicing brutal methods of coercion to punish the Kashmiris for demanding the UN-guaranteed right. The APHC chairman said that India is subjecting Hurriyat leaders, media persons, rights activists and even ordinary youth to illegal arrests in fake cases to break their resolve for freedom. Ukrainian forces have claimed to destroy 13 Russian drones over the capital Kiev today. In a statement, head of the Kiev's city military administration said there were explosions in the central Shevchenkivsky district in which many buildings were razed. Meanwhile, in a brief video message, President Volodymyr Zelensky praised his air defense systems for shooting down drones. And now FIFA. The second semi-final of FIFA World Cup will be played between France and Morocco in Qatar tonight. The match will start at 12 midnight Pakistan Standard Time. And finally, we have the weather report for you. Cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. Foggy conditions are likely to develop over plain areas of Punjab and Upper Sindh during night and morning hours. And with that, we come to the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log in on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.